Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to configure the example.config file, also known as the unrealircd.conf file. This is highly important for your IRC server to work. So obviously it's the Unreal 3.2. That's the older version. I like the older version. It works wonderful. There is that 4.0. But today we're going to be doing the 3.2. So, now if we scroll down, you'll see these two. So if you're on a Nix, basically that is a Linux. You want to uncomment those out by getting rid of these two lines. Those are comment lines. But however, right now I'm doing it for the Windows. So we need to uncomment those out. So if you got a Windows computer that you're running your Unreal IRC server on, uncomment those out. If you're going to be using like a Ubuntu or some type of Linux operating system, comment those out. And now, on line 70, where it says FooNet, this is where your Unreal IRCD server or your IRC server is where it's going to be pointed at. So for example, mine is going to be Codexual, and it's the name of the server, Codexual server. Then you can continue on. Then go to line 87, Bob Smith. This is where you put in your first and last name, Codexual. Obviously that's not my real name. And this is where you're going to put in your username, Codexual. This is where you're going to put your email address, code@actual.com. And we're going to keep scrolling. And now, so for these two, on line 140, this is easy. If you want it to leave it how it is, without a password, then awesome. Right here where it shows max your IP, basically this is it's defaulted at 5. So let's just say I have 5 sessions of Merc or some type of IRC chat, and I can go into the server 5 times. But however, I don't want that. I just want one person and one person alone. Now if you want to put a password on, you may, and you'll just basically go right here, copy that onto this line, and then you'll have your server password, FooNess, or IRC server password. And make sure you just comment this whole box out. So basically just copy this line here and add it right there, and make sure you just get rid of that. So now this won't affect you since there's 2 of them. But right now we're not installing a password on whatsoever. So I'm just open to the world because I would like to have, people coming and joining and talking. Now for allowed channels, basically this is your whitelist. So if you want to have any sort of channel, right now we're going to put pound and an asterisk, which is a wild card, and Codexual. So if anyone wants to worship me, they'll have like a Codexual channel or whatnot, and that will be whitelisted. Alright, now for this, on line 201, this is very important. This is all your admin privileges. So Codexual, this is where you're going to put in your username. So bob@smith.co. So we're going to change Bob and replace that with the asterisk. And we're going to place that with an asterisk as well for all you novice people out there. If you want to have more of a security type ideal where only you can log into it, basically grab your host name by going ipchicken.com. For example, my ISP is Comcast, so it'll like have some type of IP looking like this. I mean, obviously the 127.0.0.1, that's your local IP. Every computer has that. But I'm not going to put in my real IP. But if you go to ipchicken.com and you can just pull it, get your host name, take out your IP address as well, and just copy the host name and just add it right there. So basically, only I will be able to log into it, unless if someone knows my password, which would be the foo. So password here. But if someone lives in the state of Oregon and they just know the password and whatnot, they're able to get into it, but within that state. So it kind of limits out everyone else from the world. So it's a little bit more of a security feature here for you. Unless if you just want to put in your IP address, you can. And just put your IP right there. Then you're good. But however, my IP is dynamic, so it constantly changes. Now, as for your permissions to control the IRC server, let me grab all the permissions that you're going to need. Alright, so all this is your permissions. So where it shows the new flag, local, global, co-admin, admin, service admin, all this stuff. What you want to do is you just want to add it all right here and make sure to be adding the semicolon at the end. So for example, let's just grab the co-admin. See, copy and paste, not that hard. But you want all of that, which can be found in your docs folder. So as we keep scrolling down, and again, this is optional to you if you want that more of security. If not, just leave that exactly how it is. Let's go ahead and scroll down some more. So now right here on line 257, this is where your ports are going to be open. So all of this, if you're installing an SSL encryption on your Unreal IRCD server, then leave this open. But if you don't know how to do it, we're just going to go ahead and comment that out. So asterisk / then asterisk / I kind of did that the other way around. So it should look like that. Now, so since it's not SSL encrypted anymore, you're going to have two open ports on port 8067 or on port 6667. Now, some ISPs, they'll block these ports, so what you need to do is change up the ports. But if not, just leave it by the default and make sure you port forward onto your computer if you're running locally. If you're buying it from a hosting company, then you don't have to worry about port forwarding and you shouldn't have a problem. Now let's go ahead and go to line 317. Just change that to your domain name. Host name, let's go ahead and just put an asterisk there. Now this is for if you ever want to link services like with a NOPI or something like that, and make sure you add a password. I'll explain this later on when I'm showing how to install a NOPI, which is an awesome service. Now, also, we are not on an SSL encryption, so let's comment those out. Now with rocks.net, what we're going to do is, just to make this easier, we're going to hit the find. So once you hit Control F, go to replace. Anything with roxnet.org is now going to be replaced with codeactual.com, your domain. So replace all, then we're not going to have a problem seeing any of that anymore. Now we're going to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So, right here on line 588, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that FR. Get rid of the FR and get rid of the FR. Note, with this, go ahead and create a new document and save it. So we name it like that, and we're going to do the same thing. Open up a new document, save as. And so with ircd.message of the day, basically whenever you sign on, when you first open your Merc program and you sign on, you can put in message of the day. So however, you'd be like, welcome to Codeactual's IRC server. Happy face. And we'll just go ahead and save that. Now as for the rules, basically rule number 1, I am number 1. Rule number 2, there is no rules. Rule number 3, we do not speak about the Fight Club. Ha ha ha. Anyways, so you get the idea, where you just put in the rules of your server of what can and can't be. Yeah, you get the idea. So now that's configured, and now we're going to scroll down. I'm just going through the main important stuff here. Roxnet. Nope. Codeactual.net. And that'll be on your line 757. And for your help channel, basically if people type in /help, it'll show the listing channel for help. Like basically this is your tech support, and put help in there or whatever you would like. So your hidden prefix, basically whenever someone signs on, it'll hide their IP address or their host name. So we're going to put co-dexual, and I'll replace the host name with that so it won't show their IPs. Now on line 772, this is highly important. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to grab a cat, alright, and you're going to have him step all over the keyboard and put on some numbers, capitalize some letters, and have your cat do it again. Numbers, uppercase some letters. Yeah, trust me. You're probably thinking, what the heck, why didn't I need to do that? Just do it. Just do what I say. I'm not going to waste your time and my time doing this tutorial. Now, we're going to scroll down, and on line 792, you're going to set your email address. So mine was code@actual.com. And whenever you offer up, basically when you log in and you administrator yourself, it'll have you automatically join this channel. So every other staff member will join this channel once they opera up. Or you can change it to admin channel, or however you want the support staff to go. And this is just for only the staff that meets up with each other. Now we keep scrolling down, and that's about it. So I'll leave the configuration files as is. So if you guys have any problems or anything like that, you'll have fun messing around with it and you won't have a problem. Now go back to the main video of how to install the Unreal IRCD and you're not going to have a problem. And make sure you save this as unrealircd.conf, and we're going to put it into the directory file. So let me go ahead and put it into the right directory. So wherever you installed your Unreal IRC, that's where you need to put it. So you make sure you want to grab the IRCD message of the day. Yep. The rules. Yep. And your Unreal. Now, it'll end this for this session of configuring your Unreal IRCD. And if you guys do have problems, don't be afraid to message me, reach out, and say, hey, you know, I need problems. And I'll be more than happy to give you assistance to a point, because I'm working on other stuff. But I would like to give out as much help as I can, links to tutorials, or make whole new videos. Or if I got some free time to spare, then I'll hop on your computer and I'll tweak things around. Not a problem. But I would like for you guys to like, subscribe this video. If it helped you out, awesome. If it didn't, let me know what I could have done better. Alright, other than that, you guys stay awesome.